Okay, guys, let's continue part two of the second round in the NFL draft. So we left off with the Colts. The next pick was the Ravens with the 47th pick in the NFL draft. They again went in with the outside linebacker and Bowser, I'm sorry, out of Houston. Not don't know much about this guy. I don't even know who he is. So I think he's a good tackler, whatever the Ravens were gonna be using him for. So most likely this pick is to replace Doomerville. So yeah, next pick belonged to the Vikings, but the Vikings gave it up to the Bengals. The Bengals selected running back Joe Mixon out of Oklahoma. By far, I know that I talked smack about EDPP 445 earlier in this video or in the part one video, but I will give him this. He is right about Joe Mixon. He has to be, if not the best running back in this draft, one of the best. You know, it's really embarrassing for him to go this low into the draft. So next pick is the Redskins. The Redskins selected outside linebacker Ryan Anderson out of Alabama. So nice pick for them. The Buccaneers were next with the 50th pick in the NFL draft. They selected safety Justin Evans out of Texas A&M. So, you know, this is a good pick for them. They do need a safety. They've actually needed a safety for so long. So congratulations on them finally coming to their senses. The Broncos are next with the 51st pick in the NFL draft. They ended up selecting defensive end DeMarcus Walker out of Florida State. So we're gonna have to deal with that. So Chargers, you better make a good offensive line. So the Titans are next, but they gave up their pick to the Browns with the 52nd pick in the NFL draft. The Browns select quarterback DeShone Kizer out of Notre Dame. I personally don't think Kizer is ready to go to the NFL, at least as a second round pick. If anything, Kizer to me should have been a fourth or fifth round pick ahead of. He shouldn't have gone ahead of Davis Webb. He shouldn't have gone ahead of Nathan Peterman, or even Brad Kaya. So this is actually, to me, was a surprise. Either way, let's go to the next pick. The Lions select defensive back Teez Tabor out of Florida. This guy actually was ranked third in the NCAA of allowing no yards against wide receivers, so and quarterbacks actually. So that's really good. The Dolphins had the next pick. So with the 54th pick in the NFL draft, the Dolphins select linebacker Raekwon McMillan. Sorry about that. Out of Ohio State. So they got another linebacker. The Giants had the 55th pick, and they ended up selecting a defensive tackle Dalvin Tomlinson out of Alabama. So that's a good pick. The Raiders ended up selecting another safety that I thought was worth something in Obi Malifowu. So I'm sorry if I just mispronounced that. Obi's out of Connecticut. So he went. The Texans were up next with the 57th pick. They ended up selecting linebacker Zach Cunningham out of Vanderbilt. I felt like Vanderbilt would have gotten a little bit sooner. I felt like he was a better linebacker than Raekwon McMillan. So I feel like the Texans are really going to enjoy having Zach Cunningham. So with the next pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Ethan Pokic, center out of LSU. I believe he is the first center to go in this draft. I'm not sure how good he is, but he was said to be really good. They compared him to who was I think they compared him to I can't really remember, but so with the next pick, the Chiefs ended up selecting defensive end. I'm sorry if I mispronounced this. His name is Tano Kepasangong from Villanueva. Villanova, I'm sorry. So I don't know who this guy is. So let's just get to the next draft pick. So with the 60th pick in the NFL draft, the Cowboys selected cornerback Chidobe Awuzie out of Colorado. Awuzie was one of the cornerbacks I really thought the Chargers should have gotten. Because as everyone knows, we let go of Brandon Flowers, so we actually do need a defensive back for our nickel and dime. So congratulations to Chidobe. With the next pick, the Packers selected safety Josh Jones out of North Carolina State. Really good pick here. I felt like they traded a lot of their picks lately, so this pick is really going to come in handy for them. With the 62nd pick in the NFL draft, the Steelers selected wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster out of the University of Southern California. I am a huge Trojan fan, okay? And for Juju to go in the second round to the Steelers is awesome. Although I didn't really want them to go to the Steelers because, well, the Steelers kick everybody's asses every time. So, Juju, I see you down the road, man. Hopefully we play you guys in a year or two. So, with the next pick, the Falcons ended up trading their pick to the Bills. The Bills selected offensive guard Dion Dawkins out of Temple. This guy really has really good footwork. He is said to be about the second or third best footwork offensive guard there is. So I feel like to me, the way he does his footwork, he's actually really good, comparable to, what's his name? I forgot his name, man. He used to play for the Cowboys. Ronald Leary. And that's why I think he's going to be like. So, with the next pick and the final pick in the second round, the Patriots traded their pick to the Panthers as part of the Coney Ealy trade. The Panthers select offensive tackle Taylor Moton out of Western Michigan. I actually had this guy projected to go lower, maybe around late third round. So I guess the Panthers really saw something really good in him. So Panthers, congratulations. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is the end of this video of this round. I don't think I'll be doing a third round unless you guys really want me to. So yeah, thank you for watching, and keep the support coming, guys.